Welcome, Shallow Graves fans. This is Max Legault again. We are here live with T.H. Paul, author, up-and-coming author. He's actually already released one book, the Legacy Chronicle series called The Sword. He's now on The Shield, number 2. Apparently he's sold out of number 1 here, but you can still get them online. Are they available on Amazon as well?
Yeah, it's Amazon and Kindle and paperback.
Amazon, Kindle, paperback. All right. From what I've seen, there's been a lot of good reaction to his series. So when did you first come out with the first book now?
So the first book was May of last year, so about a year and a half ago, and that's when that was published. But it took 15 years to get there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been a long process. How did you first start?
So my freshman English teacher gave us a serial story writing assignment along the lines of Mark Twain. You know, write a story, have a chapter end with a cliffhanger. And so I did that, and he said, "Hey, this isn't terrible. You could maybe turn that into something decent over time." And over time, at 15 years. So I worked on it for a long time. Tried to get it published traditional ways. Couldn't find anybody that wanted to pick it up for a variety of reasons, and then decided, at the encouragement of a few friends, to self-publish it.
Time to self-publish, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's going well. So how long did it take you to do, say, the first book I understand took 15 years, but was it much easier than doing a second book because you laid the groundwork?
Yeah, it's a lot easier. It was also, originally, I envisioned the first 2 books as one book, and then realized how huge that was going to be.
Okay.
And so I just rolled right into the second one, which was good and also kind of a mistake. It really burned me out toward the end when I was trying to get ready to be here, because this has gone so well, and that's part of why I want to be here. This has always been a good con at Rhode Island. So.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I rolled into it pretty easily because I already knew where I was going.
All right, and now you've already started the planning stages of the third book.
Yes.
So we had The Sword, The Shield, so what's number 3 going to be?
The Steed.
The Steed.
Yes.
Ah.
And there is a universal reason within the context of the story for why those are the names.
All right, well, why don't you give us a general synopsis of the story for our viewers?
So it focuses primarily on one character, Trem Waterhound, who's half-elven and has been living in seclusion for an untold amount of time. And he finds a wounded young man who's also half-elven, and against his better judgment decides to heal him and bring him back, and discovers this other half-elf is looking for his father. Feels a kind of connection and agrees, okay, I will leave seclusion, my self-imposed exile, to help you find your father. And rapidly discovers the world has changed a lot in the time he's been gone, and things are not looking great. To give away anything else would kind of start to hint at some of the plot points that come along, but it's
how different was that from your original English story?
Oh, so the original English story actually acts as a frame narrative for the main story.
Okay,
so the frame narrative is like before he went into exile, what he was doing then.
So the backstory,
right? Exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, and that's what it was like. The character was the idea that came out of high school, and then I turned that character into something that was part of a bigger, wider scope vision. Yeah.
All right, and but do you feel confident that book 2 is a great follow-up, of course?
I have told people that I think it's much better than the first one.
Well, all right.
Other people have told me that they think it's just as good. They wouldn't say one's better than the other.
Okay,
but
all right.
I mean, that was just me personally. Writing it felt much more like I was getting excited by more sections of it than I got excited by sections of the first one. Because laying the groundwork sometimes feels tedious even for the writer.
Yes, yeah, it's good. Then you set the base for everything that's going to happen for the rest of your series.
Right.
So, yeah, that can be complicated.
Yeah.
All right, and so I hear that you have a very supportive sister who's been helping you out. So I'm sure she has done anything manual to, helping you set up and hauling boxes. I'm sure that she can carry a lot in that back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's been here. Erica does some of the artwork as well.
Oh, nice.
So she's done artwork of a couple of characters. The other artwork is done by a coworker who also did the cover art for both books and is going to continue to do the cover art.
Oh, that's nice.
She was an art teacher and now works at a bird sanctuary in Canada. So I have an eclectic group of assistants.
It makes it. I found that when you have collaboration, the closer the group of it just makes it that much easier because everybody's on the same page and they want to make it succeed. That's a great idea.
And I've said to people who are self-publishing, the best thing you can do is talk to your friends because you'll be surprised how much people want to help you do something like that or how much they've wanted to do something like that and just want to be a part of it, because it can feel very lonely trying to do self-publishing. Self-publishing ends up feeling like you're the only one that wants to get this done and everything is conspiring against you. That's just not the case. There's lots of people who will help as long as you're willing to ask.
I get that. All right. Well, We really do hope you the best. Good luck.
Thanks so much.
Going forward and going on to the next book in the series. Hopefully, these will keep going forward. Again, you can find the Chronicle series online. You find them at Amazon and Kindle. We highly recommend them. This is Max Legault, Shallow Grays Magazine, heading at the T.H. Paul booth. Come join us at Royal Island Comic Con. Take a stop by. Thanks, Shallow Grays fans. We'll see you soon.